Hi, everyone. Happy Friday.
How exciting is this? You get an extra dose of Sara and Sara.
I mean,
That doesn't
I
happen that
feel
often.
pretty lucky to have an extra dose with you, Miss Sarah.
I
Always
agree wholeheartedly. I see you almost have a little bit of a spooky shirt going on
I
too.
do. Yes, I dressed for the occasion. We are doing part two of our Gone Batty Starlight Witch holiday Halloween. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Halloween hangout. Sarah and I got to hang out. Was it last week?
I mean, it flew by, but I think it was last week.
I think it was last week. It flew by, but it also feels like
Just happened.
it feels like it flew by, but it also feels like it just happened. And I don't know how that just happened. So let's
I know. It's crazy how time works, right?
yes.
And
Yeah.
as soon as October hits, it feels like the clock just goes, I don't know, at 2 times speed or 3 times speed because everything goes by even more quickly.
I know. But there's so much action between now and the end of the
Mm-hmm.
year. It's like blink and 2025 is here. So
Yeah.
so happy new year, Sarah.
Wait till you have little kiddos, Sara, because they make the holidays like they go by so fast because they have so many things going on that are holiday related that you're just like, phew, phew, phew. And then
And
you're
this
like,
is what's
oh,
so wild from this end of the table, because like I would be sitting at the kids' end of the table. I remember time going by so slowly. Like I wanted
I know.
to get here, and I just like, it just felt like school days were long days. And
Mhm.
now it's like we just can't seem to slow it down.
I know. I swear it gets faster and faster. So good to see you too, Melissa. We're very excited. We have just a few of the Gone Batty items left. I was talking to Thomas right before we went live, and they have just been flying out the window. So if you want to get on the Gone Batty train, you probably should do it fairly quickly. But we have some other goodies and things to show you from Softflex. And then I got the most incredible box from
Yay.
Sara James of all sorts of things that you can get at Jesse James Beads as well. So it's going to be a mishmash of items today, maybe a monster mash of items today. From both companies. So we will try to label what's what and where to go for each item, but I hope that you'll take time this evening to check out both websites because both jessejamesbeads.com and softflexcompany.com have tons of great Halloween items on sale right now and ready for you to pick up and get your trick-or-treating going.
Yeah, what's really fun, I love about the holidays and being a creative person is that if you don't feel like donning a costume or if you want to feel festive throughout the season, a way that you can do so is by creating some really cool jewelry.
Yeah.
And Softlex has got some super fun Halloween stuff. Jesse James Beats has the entire Starlight Witch collection. And there's all kinds of really cool, sparkly, spooky, nighttime, wild and fun beads to play with to create something special to adorn yourself with or gift to a friend or family member to celebrate this season.
Totally. Would you like to open up the Gone Batty kit first, or should I open up the Starlight Witch materials
I think
first?
I would like to open up the Gone Batty kit, okay? And then I have
Do it.
something. James Beats has a special giveaway going on. I don't know if we should talk about it now or we should get to it
Ah,
later. But
I
I
mean,
took
giveaways are the best.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
took a
always
page
like,
from your
lean in.
book, Sarah. Yeah. So, guys, you get the opportunity to win a prize, okay, when you comment the word workshop. Workshop. And the
Mm.
reason that we're commenting workshop is because, and we can talk about this a little bit later too, is that Jesse James Beads is in the final stages, finding selling moments of Jesse James Beads Winter Workshop. We've got Winter Workshop going on right now. And with Winter Workshop, you get two incredible two incredible spools of wire from Softflex. We're doing some paper beads with Abby Berta and Becky Bokern from the Bead Place. We're doing how to make your own paper beads, all kinds of Jesse James beads. We're going to be doing some seed bead stitching with Danielle Wicks, also with Meredith Roddy. We've got Kristen Fagan and Sara Oehler on for a really special holiday party, along with Jennifer Miller and Stacey Hecht. Like, we're going to have so much fun. And I'm so excited to share that, Sara, with you on board here. So we're doing a giveaway. It is not for Winter Workshop, but it is for the Starlight Witch, the Enchanted Moonlight Bead Strand, which has got these really gorgeous carved mother of pearl moon beads and a whole bunch of other fun. So you can enter workshop for a chance to win this strand.
That's awesome. That strand looks beautiful. I love those little moons on it.
Thank
Kristen
you.
and I are so excited to be a part of the winter workshop this year. We are so looking forward to it. It's going to happen at the beginning of December for us, although I believe the classes start earlier in November. And it's several weeks of things going on. So make sure you check that out at jessiejamesbeads.com. Can they buy the kit already?
Yes, you can buy the kit. We're shipping the kit at the end of October, and we start classes the end of the second week of November. We're really spreading things out, only one class per day, because we know the holidays can be, even leading up to the holidays, can be really busy. And we've got a lot of really cool things going on. If you haven't been on jessiejamesbeads.com and gone over to the Winter Workshop page, go check it out, because we've been adding and updating things pretty much daily as we've had project samples coming in and pictures like that. So just a few more spots left if you're thinking about it. It's going to be great, Sara. And I'm so excited that Softflex and you and Kristen are going to be here.
Oh, we're excited too. We're always on board anytime it's something holiday related, where it's very hard for us to say no. So it just is such a fun thing in that time of year to be able to make with your friends and make gifts and think of others. And I have a lot of people to thank this year, so I will be making lots and lots of gifts. So it's a good chance for me to hone in those skills as well.
Well, those skills you do hone very well. I have seen you in action with the way that you make jewelry, and it is very, very inspiring and fun to watch. And you always give us good project ideas. So we're thankful to have you.
All right, let's go to your screen. You can open Gone Batty, and then over to my screen, and I'll open some of these items from Starlight Witch.
So here, I'm going to pull this one up. Okay. So Jessie James Beads has the honor to design special bead mixes to go along with Softflex monthly design challenge kits. And I thought that when you guys came up with this idea, Sara, it was just so brilliant to put together a monthly challenge. You don't know what it is before you buy it, but you know the theme name. And then you get this little present in the mail. Like, look how cute this thing comes. It's adorable.
Thank you.
It always comes like this with the little paper and the pretty little bow, and it's fun to unwrap it. It's just, it's a nice little item to engage with.
It makes it a great gift too. We don't have enough of these left for you to be able to gift them, but our next kit, our Badlands design kit, is still available.
Badlands is like too good. I don't know what else is in the kit. I just know the Jessie James part, and
it's pretty good.
Really,
yeah, pretty good. So Badlands is available, and then we have a Day of the Dead kit for the Great Bead Extravaganza, which is coming up next weekend. So you can check out both of those. When the show started, I think there were like maybe, I want to say Thomas said there were 6 kits left. Yep, 6 kits. That's it on Batty. So you can still get Batty if you want to, but only 6 of you.
Okay, so this is what's in the Softflex Gone Batty kit. And I feel like my camera's coming in a little bit fuzzy, so I'm going to just breeze over this. And then Sara, if you want to show it off a little bit better, I don't exactly know why this is happening. It may be my internet. But within the kit, Softflex has for us 3 beautiful bead strands. It looks like we've got some checked glass, 2 different types, and some ceramic.
Yes, there's some ceramic beads, and then both of those on the right are check glass.
Beautiful. And then also included is this really fun packet of components. We've got some gunmetal ear wires, some black chain. Gosh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get my hands on that. And gunmetal crimson soft flex. Sara, when you do these monthly challenge kits, how much are these? Retail.
It depends on what's in them, but they range from $34.95 up to $39.95 usually.
That's a great value.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, we jam pack stuff in there. It's definitely a labor of love. It's not a big money making machine for us. But it gives us new inspiration every month. And there's lots of little add-ons and things that you can add with them usually.
Yeah. And then this is the Gone Batty bead mix from Jessie James.
Yeah.
And such a beautiful set of fun.
It's a really nice set of beads. Really
I have over here also, lest we not forget, to tie everything together is the soft flex beading wire.
I have my necklace that I made from Gone Batty, and it has like fake spider webs all over it because my children spider webbed the downstairs, and it was so cool.
That is so awesome. I love that.
They're not able to decorate outside because we're getting the house painted.
Oh,
and so they've been dying about it. So I was like, okay, you can do the inside. Just
mama. So this is the kit from Softflex, and I'm going to bring us all back here for just a hot second. Wow.
All this beauty.
Our bead displays look really good. A lot of fun on the table here.
Very seasonal for sure. Let's see my table real fast, and I'm going to go through some of the things that you sent me. We had planned to do this together, but both of our boxes were delayed, and so we're kind of revisiting, and hopefully my screen's a little less fuzzy and we can see everything a little bit more clearly. So everything right here is what Sara James sent to me. And are all of these things still available on your website, Sara?
Yes, I believe they are.
Okay, I'm going to go through each item and you can tell us a little bit more about it. One of the first items I opened were these gorgeous black and gold. They look almost like a dichroic bead.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they are?
Yes, they're lampwork dichroic beads, and they're so cute. I love those.
They're really, really sparkly. Kristen is going to have major mushroom envy. I have the cutest mushrooms, and I have two little ladies downstairs who I am quite certain are going to nab these mushrooms just as soon as they see them. They're going to love those. They're so cool. And then how fun would that be if you're doing like an Alice in Wonderland themed costume to have these beautiful big mushrooms? Do they only come in the purple?
Right now they do, yes.
Oh my gosh. You've got to get those in some other colors too. I have a feeling they would just fly off the shelf. I keep getting told by Kristen that mushrooms are just totally hot. For years now, she's been telling me. And I think it's true. I see them everywhere now. Look at this big, beautiful, long chain.
Funky.
I mean, how long length of chain. And it's super fun because it's like a rotating connection.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I got a package of moon connectors, which are going to make such cute little earrings, or you can do a little connector in the center of your bracelet. Some more dichroic, and these ones have blues and pinks and silvers. They're a little bit larger than that first pack. Some adorable little spiders.
Those were so fun.
And this is all individual stuff they can buy on your website rather than a bead mix, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So Jesse James Beads at the start of 2024, we started doing what I like to refer as a couture collection, where we'll do a couple bead strands and maybe a bead mix, and then we'll have a full other sets of single glass beads, really cool charms or pendants, chain to all go with the strands or bead mixes, or to be bought on their own. So you can kind of pick and choose and do your own thing, or get the strand as a jumping off point and add some other fun stuff that all coordinates together within the collection.
Look at this metallic oval with a window inside of it.
Yeah, those are hematite. I love those ones.
Those are very cool. And then this, look at this. These are beautiful. They have like a rainbow effect around them. Hey, did you ever watch that show that I suggested last time?
No, we didn't get to it. We got like a rom-com show with Kristen Bell on Netflix.
Oh, I was just reading about that one. Is it good?
Really good.
It's like a little bit like a Hallmark movie is what I read.
But like really funny. She's
Beautiful formula. How good is that? I can't wait to check that out. I've been reading lots of like light rom-com things because they just give you a little bit of joy, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
These.
Aren't those funky? They're glass and they're kind of like matte sand blasted.
I mean, they almost look like lava rock.
Almost. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very spooky.
So that is the entirety of what I received, but I bet there's many more things in that category if you go check it out at jessijamesbeads.com. So everything I just showed you is from their website. And then I will give you a quick look at that Gone Batty bead mix that you couldn't quite see very well. I have a full bead mix here. This is what I made with Gone Batty.
I love that.
I made a long lariat using chain, and then I used the little moons at the bottom. I've been wearing this like crazy, which is why it was downstairs and full of cobwebs for the kids. But it's a great little design. And like, again, you don't have to be completely and utterly dressed up for Halloween to still feel festive. You know, throwing on a really beautiful, elegant necklace in black with a few moons on it can also feel festive too. Let's see. I'm going to definitely open up some of these beads. So I'm not going to let those go too far, but I do need to get a different bead tray open. I have all my beads here from Wednesday taking up space. Okay. So here are some charms that we have at the Softflix Company website. If you're way into Halloween, you might want to check these out. We've got the Sweet and Petites in skeletons, ghosts, cute little bats, mummies, which might be my favorite, and then moon bats. So you can go grab those at softflixcompany.com using coupon code Halloween. You get 20% off on all of our Halloween items through next Tuesday. Here's my Gone Batty leftovers. And this is everything that I had left that was in the kit after kit day. You can kind of see the full kit here. We had these sweet little charms in there. There's the ceramic beads, the check glass in 2 different styles, and then a lot of my leftovers from the Jesse James bead mix. I'm going to open mine up here. We're almost sold out on the bead mix. There was only one left when I started the show, and only 6 kits and only 1 bead strand. So there aren't many left, but it kind of gives you an idea of what one of our kits and bead mixes look like. We've been working for years with Jesse James Beads to custom design bead mixes to match our kit and our theme for the month. And they always knock it out of the park. They always do such an amazing job. And this month was no different. Look at this. Awesome.
That little bat is so special.
I love that. And then the moons that I used at the bottom of my lariat were in here. These great, huge, sparkly crystals. I also was in love with the star cut one.
It's gorgeous.
one. And then the wavy lines almost looks like a witch's brew or witch's potion. We've got lots of sparkly beads in blacks, grays, and clears. This is a fantastic bead mix, even if you're not into Halloween and you just want to make a really elegant jewelry design. I feel like the whole kit is kind of that way. It's not overtly Halloween. It's got some touches of Halloween in it. It's got some beautiful little bat pieces. But when you take it apart and really look at it, it's full of just really sparkly, beautiful stuff that will all kind of marry together really well. I loved these filigree pieces are in the kit too, which you can do like a zillion different things with. I just literally just put a ear wire on it, some jump rings and an ear wire, and like, there you go. You've got a really fantastic earring. So I'm going to mix and match. I'm going to mix my Jessie James bead mix from Gone Batty with some of this Starlight Witch.
Oh, I love that.
A Batty Witch design. If you're looking for other Halloween items, also check out. Oh boy. Let me go check my headphones.
We've had ghosts visiting us on this live show so far. Here, I'm going to just pop back in while Sarah's going to check on her headphones there. But I feel like we've had a phantom because my screen changed and the monitors changed up without me pushing any buttons. And now Sarah's headphones are going all wacky. 'Tis the season for the specters and the spooks. Am I right?
Oh my Lord. What is happening?
Guys, these ghosts. It's me and Sarah and all of you guys and ghosts. I don't know if someone in the audience got the ghost that's hanging out here or what. But there's like we're having a spooktacular time.
It does sound like a haunted house. My goodness.
Oh man.
Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I don't know what. I don't know. All right. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great. Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Here we go. One last thing before I get to designing. We have our Day of the Dead bead mix that Jessie James Beads made for us, along with our kit for TGBE. So if you loved seeing the Gone Batty kit and you're looking for something similar or into more Halloween stuff because you already used up your kit and you're still going, you can find this at the Softflix Company website. It also is available with that coupon code Halloween. Sound good?
It sounds great, Sarah.
Okay, what are we making? This is the best part.
I was just starting to get kind of simple right here. This chain that you included in your kit is so beautiful. It's like it's got a really funky pattern to it. I almost did like a made you look with it because it's like got two different types of links and the way they lay, it's very, very intriguing to me. I liked this chain a lot. Even just take the chain and add a simple charm to it. You know, I'm a fan of layering necklaces. So to me, to take like a really, really long piece of chain, and you get a great length chain in this kit, Sarah.
I agree. I was thinking the same thing about this chain that you sent me.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
That's one of the reasons why we started doing the chain and doing like single styles of beads like this, because sometimes you just need a lot of something really cool.
Totally. Yeah. And then you see it, you get one of the bead mixes and you only get 2 or 3. And you're like, oh, but I need more of that.
And that's where it was born. We started doing beads by the dozen. Like we would do the bead mix and then we'd sell like, okay, well, you could also get 12 pieces of this one on the website. And then we're like, you know what, let's like bump it up even further. And we'll do ones that maybe you find in the bead mix or ones that just coordinate with it. So you could really go wild.
Love that idea.
Yeah.
I'm way into this little pendant, this witchy pendant.
Super pretty.
So I think I'm going to start off working from there. And I also love these ovals. I almost love them just all together. No change, but I'm gonna add some things to it. This is pretty too. Did you guys see this like super sparkly thing here? I'm gonna have to
from space.
They're so pretty.
Thank you. It's so fun to get together with our friends and jewelry make here and get to hang out with our other friends that are in the comments. Like Friday is a great day for us to do this. Like work week is over. We just do some joyful beading, as Softlex Company will call it.
I know we do love a little bit of joyful beading. And I think I mentioned this earlier this week. I've been interviewing for new employees.
Oh, wow.
So, it's hard work. And it's using the part of my brain, that's very analytical and not as creative. So it's been nice to have these little breaks doing videos where I can like pull out the beads and get going, because I can use a little bit of creativity for sure.
Yeah, it's good for the soul. It's good for the spirit. It's like you go to work. I know for me, like we do wear a lot of hats for the Jesse James Beads world here.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be able to take a make or break.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a make or break, but like a make or break. Killing myself.
Yes, I got it.
We don't make or break if we don't make some goddamn jewelry.
Not like a break your arm, but yes, I agree. I totally agree. I've always thought if I someday own a creative business of my own, I would like to have like a little maker station where people can take a break and make with whatever's kind of left over and use that as like their break for the day,
We have done that and it's been really, really awesome. Like usually if we have to we've had to make jewelry for some of our customers and show like how the jewelry pieces will go, we'll be like, okay, so we're after lunch, I'm going to go to the maker station and everyone's going to create something.
That's awesome.
Really good vibes.
Yeah, that's so good. It's so good for the soul.
Yeah.
Decide what would I like the silver color.
Oh, I love that.
I would, but I'm not certain. Maybe.
Sherry Miller says that she wishes she was close by, that she would apply to work at Softlex Company.
I would love that. I would love that. I know they're both in-person positions, so you have to be in the Sonoma area. But we've gotten a lot of applicants this time. I don't always get a lot of applicants because Sonoma is a small town. But this time, for whatever reason, I don't know what's going on exactly, that so many people are looking for work, but it's been a lot to go through.
Well, whoever you end up choosing, I hope you get just the right fit, and they are going to be one lucky duck to be able to work for Softlex Company.
I'm trying to manifest that's what's going to happen. I always like take it so seriously because I have been with Softlex for 25 years. Kristen, Thomas, Damien, Angela, like Rosa, all of us have been here for so long. So I always think about that as I'm hiring someone, like, is this person going to want to be here 20 years from now? And will they be, and it's kind of a big choice, I see someone asking about the Aurora Borealis last night. My kids and I walked down. We have a beach park nearby.
Nice.
It has less light, than our street. So we walked over at like 9:00 and we could faintly see some pink, but I wouldn't say we saw anything too spectacular as compared to what I was seeing, people post pictures of. What did you see last night, Sarah? Did you get
we were finishing dinner and I saw someone texted about it and I was like, oh, this is wild. And it was someone in Evergreen saying, hey, oh, they're right out here. And I said,
Oh,
oh, that's so wild. We live in Evergreen, Colorado, and we're very much in the mountains and we don't have light pollution here, but we're in like a little bit, we're in a, what they refer to as a gulch. And it's like a little valley in the mountain. So my husband was like, all right, let's go hop in the car. We'll go down by the lake, see if we can see him. We couldn't see him. And then I saw someone post on the internet later that if you held your phone up and took a picture,
that's
better from your phone lens, which really blew my mind. Like usually, like if you take a picture of the moon or something, it comes like doesn't come out very good at all.
Yeah. I mean, it's something about the long exposure allows you to see the colors of the light better.
Interesting.
Because that's what it is. It's like it's colors of light that we're seeing, I think is what the Aurora Borealis is. And we were able to see it because there was like a sunstorm happening.
Oh.
I don't know. I was reading about it because, of course, then my children are like, well, why this? And why that? And why can we not normally see this? And why is this different? And, so
very, very good questions. And I would like to know the answers to those questions.
I know. Yeah. If you've got homeschool children, especially, I feel like you've got to really like back up what's happening in life or they will incessantly ask questions. I am loving how this is coming together. Look at how pretty.
What? Wow.
Seeing the wire poke through that little hole in the bead.
Yes.
It's so good. I love it. Very witchy. I'm going to wear it as I watch my next installment of somebody help me along. I think it's Agatha After All. Is the name of it?
Yes, this is the one you were telling me about.
Yeah. I'm going to put it on with my little witch hat and
be ready to go.
Be ready to go for the evening. My kids will be like, what are you doing?
Speaking of like witchy things, has anyone in the crowd ever been to Salem? I had 3 friends from 3 different corners of my life, all in Salem last weekend. Like, wow.
Really?
Like a drink or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was crazy that everyone was in Salem last weekend, or people that I know. Has anyone else? I've never been. I always wanted to go.
Is that where it is? Is it in Massachusetts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's like a Salem, Oregon. I mean, I feel like there's other cities called Salem, maybe.
Yes.
But the famous one for witches, right, is Massachusetts.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. Did you feel left out?
No, because they were East Coast people and mid-country person here nowadays.
No longer a city girl.
Curiously through their witch hunts.
Oh man, I'm using between these beautiful rainbow beads. There were some little rainbow seed beads, and they're just a perfect little separator for this beautiful oval bead.
That is what Bob Ross would refer to as a happy little accident.
I mean, it seems that way. I have a feeling it was pre-planned by Jesse James Beads to have those great little seeds.
Oh, yes. Okay. I know which strand you're talking about now. I think
you're like, oh, they're going to love this little seed bead in here.
Oh, just a happy little accident.
Yeah. Well, it worked out quite well. What are you making over there?
Well, I was just pulling out my my compadre to the strand that you have with the little seed beads in it. And I want to see if my
you did it wrong there. Of course I did. Oops. Used a few of these from the Gone Batty kit. I was using these little tiny adorable beads. But there's only so many of them. So that's why I switched to that beautiful seed bead.
Yeah. So we have this strand too. And it's Sarah's. Yours is more like slick. And then this one feels like like the deepest corner of the ocean blue with a AB on it, and yeah, it has this little C in between.
That's beautiful.
But while I'm on my hand cam and it's looking a little more clear right now.
Oh, good.
Our internet's funky here, and Rodrigo just left, so it might have been because his devices were connected to it. So sorry about it, the blurriness before. But we are doing a giveaway, and I want to show you really quick. I was thinking about busting this strand apart, but this is the one that we're gifting, and we have 25 more of these left over at jessijamesbeads.com. It's part of the Starlight Witch collection. So when you go over to the website, you have to click on the limited edition collections tab from the top. And you can get, oh, thank you, Thomas, so much for posting that. I appreciate that. My team's everyone's gone for the day on the East Coast. So I appreciate you sharing that, Tom, from Softflex. But this is the Enchanted Moonlight bead strand. These guys here are mother of pearl carved. They're so freaking cool. And then you have these like mirror balls, but they're flat on the back. Super, super pretty bead strand.
That's a good one. I can't wait to see who wins.
I know it'll be very, very exciting to see just that. So what am I making here? I put together just the beautiful chain from the Softflex designer kit, and I added the little bat charm. I just thought it was so simplistic and pretty. I was going to use the whole chain and make it a long necklace, but then I thought it might be pretty just to have it as like a little collar, cute necklace, and then I could layer it with some of my other long pieces that's in my jewelry box. And then I was able to save some of the black chain here to do some nice dangler earrings. And I'm kind of torn between what bead to dangle on the bottom. So I have like these witchy swirl ones. I liked that. I also like the idea of like adding just like these kind of rounded cubes. I'm like really into this squoval shape. Or we have from the Starlight Witch collection these heart earrings, and I thought that these might take me into like, a little bit of Valentine's-y if I wanted to really stretch out my themed jewelry.
Are you and Rodrigo going somewhere for Valentine's Day this year?
We're going on Jam Cruise, which is a musical festival at sea every year. It's actually where we met each other. We didn't start dating until 2 years after that. But it's very special. We've got amazing group of friends that we see there every year. And this is, I think that this might be the last year we go for a little while. So we're excited to
enjoy it.
Miami and enjoy some fun in the sun with music to kind of kick the year off.
That's so special. I love that for you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm coming up on where I need to add a clasp, but I actually do not have a clasp here. So I'm going to have to figure that part out. I probably want something that's pretty bright gold to match my pendant and kind of bring it all together because I'm using multiple different metallics in this design. I've got the bright gold in the front. I've got more of a matte, like bronzy gold. And then there's definitely some beautiful silvers and golds running through all of the spacer beads that I put in. So but I think to bring it all together, since this is the only thing with the bright gold, I probably need like a bright gold clasp. So if I cannot find one, I will make one again like I did on Wednesday. I ended up making a really nice clasp. I could just use like a little lobster. You can go simple. You don't have to get fancy on things, but that will kind of bring it together. But why don't we grab out some craft wire and make a little clasp out of 18 gauge. Let me grab that real fast. Over here. Because this gold, I think, is just going to match that clasp so nicely. I think that'll be worth the extra effort. And just grab out my tools. There we go. It's so nice to have all my bead stock right here. Oh, I knocked my camera down. There we go. I used to work downstairs and my bead stuff was upstairs and I was just constantly like moving my stuff up and down the stairs. It's so nice that it's just like right here. And so I'm like, I want to make a clasp and I can just like literally grab the stuff and make the clasp. I don't know what I was kind of thinking before. I mean, other than just being a family with many different needs going on in the same house, trying to all fit into a space, you know?
Can we just for a minute pause on Sarah's piece right here? I was
Pretty.
wow, it's beautiful. You're so good. And the
Oh,
soft fire running through those hematite beads is just excellent.
thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's make one that's a little bit different than we did last time. I'm literally making this up as I go. I mean, I've done this before, but I haven't done it in a long time and I'm deciding on the go here. So let's start with a wire wrapped loop. So I'm using 18 gauge soft flex craft wire. I am using the gold silver plated. You can find this on our website. And you can get a 20-foot spool of it in lots of different colors. This particular gold matches this pendant really well, I have to say. So to make my loop, I make a 90-degree angle, come across the top, shift my plier around the bottom, and then I've got this really beautiful little loop there. I'm going to hold onto it and then just do a quick wrap around. If you're doing a lot of these, it might be tough on your fingers to wrap each one by hand. You can also use a chain nose plier, and that'll take kind of that load off of your fingers. I'm just making one, so I just kind of go with it. And I want to make sure I have enough because I'm not sure what I'm doing. So I'm cutting off a pretty long length. You may not need quite this long of a length, but that's what I'm going to do for now. And then I'm going to make sure that's all nice and clean, looking good. And then next, I'm going to think about what shape do I want? You know, do I want to do like a hook? So if I did, I might want to come in and I'm going to do the second from the biggest. It's almost like making an ear wire right around that top, like so. And then I can decide, do I want it to be kind of short? Do I want it to be longer? If I wanted it to be longer, maybe I would go here. So I've got that piece there. And then this end is going to be like a little crunchy. So usually I like to come back in and just tidy that up by making another little loop there. And then if you want, you can even hook something on there. You always want to work harden anytime you make your own clasps or ear wires. You can do that using the wire whacker, which is this fancy little guy here. I'm going to come in. Hopefully I don't lose all my beads I just strung. And onto my tabletop surface. And you're going to whack that.
Wow.
A few times. You can even try to get around that little piece there. And that is going to compact the atoms inside of this piece and tighten them down so that it's harder to move the wire.
Science.
And stays in that shape. Yep. Really good science. So I've got that piece. Now I can decide, well, what does my other side look like? What do I want it to hook into? This is kind of a little piece, so I'm going to get a bigger piece. What if it looks like a connector? That might work. So I'm going to get a nice sized piece of wire. And I'm going to do the same kind of wire wrap thing I did on that side. One thing I want to check is, will this fit through here? Nope. So that is too small. I want to go a little bit bigger than that. So I'm going to use the big guns here. So I want it to be bigger than that. Maybe this size. Let's try that. So if I want to use these, I can do the same sort of thing, 90-degree angle over the top, around, and then do my test. Does that fit through there? Yep. And grab something that can hold and spin that around. Come in and trim. And then we're going to do the exact thing on the opposite, same thing on the opposite side. To make like a 2-loop connector with some wire wrapped in the center. So first I'm going to go here. I think I used this one. Like that. I've got 2 loops that are the same size, and now I can just kind of messy wrap with what's left of my wire around that center. So don't be scared to make your own unique findings. If you don't have what you want in the metal you want, have a little stash of Softflex craft wire ready to go, ready to make. Fill in that space on that silver or gold or copper finding that you're just not finding in your box. And kind of squishing it up. You could definitely change it if you want to. It sort of looks like a big messy knot. That's pretty. And then I can connect my finding to my design with some crimps.
It's a beautiful design, Sarah, and what a wonderful tip you just gave us.
I mean, I think it's nice to be able to have the flexibility to make exactly what you're thinking you need, like a clasp that matches your pendant, even if you don't have that metal tone waiting for you in your box of findings. Okay, I put my 2x2 millimeter crimp tube on. I'm stringing through that loop I made in my hook for my clasp. And I am stringing back. I'm using black Softflex 019, by the way. It is in the Gone Batty trio. If you want to check that out, it's black, silver, and white. I thought the black would look really pretty and give it kind of that spooky, witchy vibe that I was going for. So again, this is a great necklace I can wear during Halloween season that is not overtly Halloween. I think that's always kind of nice because I'm not a dresser upper, but I do like some great holiday jewelry, whether it be fall inspired, in November, wearing lots of fall colors, or Halloween inspired in October. So I crimped to connect. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Our crimps come in 4 different metal types. I'm using the gold filled, but we also have black, which you could totally use with this design, would look great. There's silver, and then there is copper as well. And our crimp tubes are pretty amazing. And in fact, we're working on packaging up some to go into the winter workshop kit for Jessie James beads.
I'm so excited about that, Sarah. The kit for winter workshop is spectacular. There's so many fun beads, and you get 2 spools of Softflex wire. Winter workshop, we chose lapis, which is just beautiful. And I think I remember you telling me that Kristen really loves blue, the lapis color.
It's one of her favorite Softflex colors for sure.
It's gorgeous. And we did a nice bright white and then a whole packet of the silver crimps.
So if you've never seen these before, which I think you'd be hard pressed to have never seen them before because I use them all the time. You can find them on the Softflex website as well, but they take a crimp tube and make them into a little compact round bead, and it helps you to attach things to the Softflex beading wire. And then you can come back in and just trim right off at that crimp tube. And there we go. We've got a beautiful finished Starlight Witch piece. It's got a little hint of Gone Batty in it, which is perfect for a witch, right? And some beautiful homemade Softflex craft wire findings as well.
Wow, Sara. That is so sweet. I love it.
I know. I think it turned out really pretty. These beads are gorgeous.
I'm so glad. It means a lot this is something new that we've been doing at Jessie James Beads, doing these entire collections, and we do a new one every single month. So to hear from a designer that I love and respect so much as you, Sara, that say that you like the beads, it feels really good. So thank you.
Like, I wonder if
time we try our jewelry on.
Your earrings turned out great. I love that you picked those star cut crystals.
Yeah, these are my earrings I made last week when we hung out using the Softflex wire, and you taught me how to do like a head pin with the wire. So that was really cool. And then these ones, I went like loud and long.
I love that. They're so elegant.
And they're really lightweight.
Rodrigo is going to like those. He is going to be like, you look great for a Friday night in the country.
Oh, playing dress up with my friends. Like, look at the necklace. It's so cute.
It's great. Yeah. And all those parts were from the Gone Batty kit. If you want to grab one at softflexcompany.com, you can. I have a funny story, Sara. This morning, the girls and I and Jack went to the theater for like a children's theater performance for a field trip. And my oldest came downstairs and she had on a necklace and earrings and 2 bracelets. And I was like, whoa, that's a lot of jewelry. Like, and she goes, I think I said, you're wearing a lot of jewelry. And she goes, so are you. Touche. Yeah, like, because I had like big earrings on. I had big earrings on. I had like 2 bracelets. I had a whole bunch of stuff on too. But it was so funny because I've never seen her do it before like that. So it's like, oh, that's because I wear a lot of jewelry. Okay. All right.
Gosh, bless her. That's so awesome. I love that. It's like,
so fun. I had such a good time. Thank you for all the beautiful beads. I'm definitely going to share some of them with the little ladies downstairs. And I know they're going to be super excited to be able to use those mushrooms, especially.
That's awesome. Okay, so I'm telling you, my StreamYard is doing all kinds of weird things. The comments just like went away. I don't know why.
Where's it go today?
I don't know. Now they're back. Well, guys, this is your chance. If you haven't yet commented the word workshop, now is your chance to do so. We're going to draw the winner here in just a minute. And the reason that the code today is workshop is because we have JJB Winter Workshop. We've been chatting about it a bunch. I just wanted to share this with you really quick. We have got a wonderful lineup of what we call our camp counselors, our winter workshop instructors, Gem Hawks. I'll be there hosting the whole shebang. Kristen and Sara from Softflex. We've got Meredith, Abby, Berta, and Becky from the Bead Place. So happy to invite them over to the winter workshop crew. I met them from doing Customer Appreciation Week and things like that with Softflex. So really happy that Becky and Abby will be here, and also Danielle Wick. So that's JJB Winter Workshop. It starts in November. We have got a whole big bunch of fun. Our theme is Candyland because all the projects have a little bit of a fun candy cane twist name to them, but they're very, very elegant jewelry projects that you can either make and wear the holiday season or wear throughout the year or gift to friends and family. We have a lot of fun going on for Winter Workshop, and you can find out more about that over at jessiejamesbeads.com. But for now, whilst we are here together for just a few more minutes, it's time for you to enter the word workshop and we can draw a winner.
Woo woo!
Woot, woot, woot. Oh, wow. We got a whole bunch of entries. So we're going to go over. I think I share the screen, right, Sarah, to do this?
I usually do, yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Sarah's like my sage inspiration guide with creating really cool videos. If you don't watch Softflex, if you're on the Jesse James channel and you don't watch Softflex on the reg, make sure you go follow them on YouTube and sign up for alerts because the videos that Softflex puts out are always really, really fun. And you guys do a lot of fun giveaways too.
We do. We love a giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the Oprah generation, so I love a giveaway and always enjoy being able to share beady goodies with our friends.
So let's do a giveaway drawing.
Woo-woo.
Who's it going to be? Hopefully it's not us.
Oh my God. Jesse James Beads, Softflex Company.
Tammy Jones! Yay!
Awesome. Congratulations. Couldn't pick a better winner.
Oh, so Pammy, send Jesse James Beads a message here on Facebook, or you can email us at hello@jessejamesbeads.com. Either way, get in touch with us, get us your address, and I have got a beautiful bead strand for you. Yay!
Yay.
Congratulations.
There she is.
Yay!
Glad you saw it. Make sure you give them your shipping address just in case they need it.
Yeah, let us know where you want us to send it.
Yeah. Well, I am just smitten with my new necklace. So thank you for that. What a great way to kick off the weekend.
Yeah, totally, Sarah. I couldn't say it better myself. Thank you.
And if you're looking for something fun to do next Monday, check out Free Spirit Beading with Kristen Fagan. I will be back Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday with a video, Thursday with a live sale. And then, of course, our good friend Joyce shows up for Softflex every Friday morning for Spill the Beads. So we've got lots of fun things coming up on the Softflex Company YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe and follow us. And then go check out our website and use that coupon code Halloween to get, I think, 20% off. Is it 15 or 20, Thomas? Off of the entire Halloween category, including, I think there was a lot of discussion about whether we could put the kit in there or not. And I think at the very last minute, I said, just put it in. Just put it in there. So it may be in there. And that is our TGBE kit for next weekend for the Fall Fest.
Lots of fun going on at Softflex. Always a joy to hang out with you too, Sarah.
Likewise, Sarah James. I'll see you again soon.
Sounds great. I'll be chatting to you. Y'all have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for coming to hang out with us.
Happy Friday.
Bye.